Good morning, students. So, I hope you're all doing good and being safe at your home. So, in last class, we studied about fundamental duties and rights. So, in that, we studied about list, features, and significance of fundamental duties and rights. So, in today's class, we will be seeing a new topic. So, before going to that, we'll start our class with a quote.
So today's quote is about the beautiful thing about learning is nobody can take it away from you. So it was said by B.B. King. So in this quote we can understand that so whatever you're learning today, so it cannot be taken by anybody in this world. Instead of that, if you want to achieve so much of wealth in your life, then definitely it can be taken by somebody in some days. So whenever you're getting time, keep learning something to get a great life. So always learn something and educate yourself. Okay, students, I hope you understood this quote. Okay, students, now we'll move to the class. So today's topic is about types of money. So in this we'll be seeing a different types. So before going to that, we'll see the definition of money. So the definition of money is any good that is widely used transfer of goods and services from one person to another. So the money is used to exchange a product or goods from one person to another. So this is the definition of money. So now we'll be seeing about types of money. So there are 5 types of money. So the first one is commodity money, metallic money, paper money, bank money, and at last electronic money. So these are the 5 types of money. The first we'll be seeing about commodity money. So commodity money is a value comes from a commodity. Commodity means a material. So the value comes from a material of which it is made. So example for this is gold, shells, silk and candy. So these are the examples for commodity money. And the commodity money is used as a medium of exchange of product, and it was accepted by the society. The commodity money is a potentially volatile currency. So this is the introduction of commodity money. So now we'll be seeing disadvantage of commodity money. The first one is risk of volatility, that is, if a person has a gold, the gold is equal to the person who has a oil, so they can exchange a product because both the values are equal, so they have a rights to exchange a product. Meanwhile, the supply of oil may get disrupted, causing the price of oil to rise. So, in some cases, the value of oil is increased when you compare with gold. So, during that time, they cannot able to exchange the product because both the values are not equal here. So, this is the first disadvantage of commodity money. The next is lack of divisibility. So for example, so we can divide the dollar into quarters, but we cannot divide. So here we can see that we cannot divide the gold because it is difficult to divide the gold. So if you want to exchange a product with the gold, the product which the person want to buy is lower than the gold, so we cannot divide the gold at the rate of the product which the person is buying. So we have to give the whole gold to the person who is buying the product. So this is the second lack of disability. And next is bandwagon ups and downs. So in some cases the product rates will be increased and decreased. So during that time it is difficult to exchange a product. The next is value. Measuring the exact amount of value of commodity money is not easy. So for example, if a person has a necklace and that person wants to buy a house, so when you compare the house rate with the necklace, if the house rate is lower than the necklace, so they won't measure the value during that time. So if the house value is decreased when you compare with necklace, so they won't see the values. Instead of that, they'll exchange the product. So the losses for the person who is exchanging the necklace. So this is the another disadvantage of commodity money. So now we'll be seeing about, so can anyone guess what type of money is this? Good. It is about metallic money. So metallic money is a form of metal that acts as an unlimited legal tender in the economy. So the metallic money is made up of gold, silver and coppers. So the metallic money is made up of these are the elements which is made by metallic money. The next is disadvantages. The disadvantages are not easily portable and jingle while carrying this metallic money, not safe to carry from place to place, difficult to carry out large transaction. So if the person wants to carry a 1 lakh rupees with a metallic money, then it is difficult to carry the metallic money with a huge amount of transaction. So these are the 3 disadvantages of metallic money. Paper money. So here the paper money, so it was introduced in India by a Britishers. So when the Britishers came to India, so during that time they introduced this paper money in India. So this is how the paper money established in India. And the paper money was created by China. So China is the first country who introduced paper money in the world. So Sweden is a country which they won't use paper money. Instead of that, they'll use only a plastic money, that is they will use only card instead of paper money. Kuwaiti dinar is a valuable money in the world. So yen is a safest and wealthiest money in the world. And the money is issued by the government and it is not like gold and silver. And the money is used by the supply and demand of the country. So it was created by central banks. Example for this, rupee, dollar and euro. So these are the example for this paper money. Now we'll be seeing about bank money. So bank money is a profit seeking financial institution. So the bank monies will seek the financial institution. So for example, the person who is depositing the money in the bank in a lower rate, so the money gives the same money to the person with a higher rate. So example for this is SBI and HDFC banks. So these are the banks which are using a bank money. So the safest bank money is Industrial and Commercial Bank of China. So it is the world safest bank money. At last is electronic money. So here we can see that electronic money is stored in banking computer system. It is also known as bank deposits. So example for this is Google Pay and value cards. So these are the example for electronic money, and it is a cashless payment because we won't use cash to buy a product. Instead of that, we will use value cards. Now we'll be seeing advantages and disadvantages of electronic money. Advantages are more practical because in today's scenario it is more practical to use this electronic money. Fastest transaction. So if you want to transact a money from person to person, so it is very easy to transact. Global transaction. So we can transfer this money from country to country. Disadvantages are consumptive money, low security. So it does not have a proper security for the electronic money. The left balance cannot turn into cash. So if you are having 20 rupees or 30 rupees in your account, so that cannot be taken by the person who is activating the electronic money. So these are the advantages and disadvantages of electronic money. Okay students, I hope you understood all the points in types of money, and your assignment is write a mind map about types of money in your classwork. Thank you students, and have a blessed day.